Brace yourselves, I'm about to unveil the secret weapon for the general election. You ready? What I'm asking you to do is ring your grandparents. We know the polling is very, very difficult for Labour. We know that the Tories have a very, very big lead. Research by the Fabian Society suggests that Labour's support compared to the last election at the moment is actually higher amongst those under 50. Amongst those over 50, Labour's polling is very, very bad. If Labour lose in a big Tory landslide, above all else, it will be because they don't have the support and confidence of older people in Britain. So who's best placed to try and win over some of our older heroes who built this country up with the hard graft, the hard effort, the hard work? It's you. So what should we be saying to our grandfolks? Well, first off, only Labour has committed to defend the triple lock on pensions. That protects the pensions of older Britons, particularly for those who are less well off. And that's under threat under the Conservatives. The Tory manifesto introduces means testing, the winter fuel allowance, and a dementia tax. And the reason they've done this is the Tories think they can take old people for granted because they'll vote for the Conservatives come what may. Labour have guaranteed that the winter fuel allowance and free bus passes will stay as universal benefits, so we won't have those annoying, tricky forms that have to apply for them. And Labour have offered a cast-iron guarantee that they will legislate so pension rights can't be changed, but extra benefits in future can be added. Then there's the national scandal of social care. Under the Tories, over £4.5 billion has been lost from social care budgets. We've got well over 1 million older people in this country whose social care needs aren't being met. Many of our pensioners who are homeowners have to pay the entire value of their home to meet their social care costs. It puts huge pressure on families. How is that fair? You know, I've only got my granddad left, but I know that he desperately wants me to do the very best that I can. And I'm sure that goes exactly the same for your grandparents as well. So if you're struggling to get an affordable home because under this Tory government they're not being built, if you can't get a secure job, if your wages have been stagnating or falling, if you can't get the childcare that you need, if you're worried about settling down and having a family, say to your grandparents, vote for my future as well. Because yeah, in those post-war years, life was often very difficult for many of your grandparents, but things kept getting better. And what was one of the main reasons that things got better and more secure for your grandparents?
Dissatisfied with low living standards, determined to make a change, the British people voted the Labour Party into office by a huge majority at war's end.
That government created the National Health Service. That government created the welfare state. That government built the housing that this country desperately needs, including housing that your grandparents grew up in. And tell them you're an aspirational pensioner as well. You want your own pensions protected for the future. The option of a national care system to look after you if things become tough in old age. To have companionship instead of solitude. I'm proud of my grandparents. I owe so much to them. I'm sure you feel exactly the same. So tell them that and say that you just want a more secure, comfortable and decent life for you and for your families. That you're not getting that under this Tory government. That you're worried about the future. You're worried that things will become less secure. Our pensioners are heroes. We owe everything to them. They built this country up with their hard graft, with their determination and with their resilience. And now let's ask them, please, vote for your own future and vote for ours as well. And that means a Labour government that puts their needs first, their kids first, and their grandkids as well. So call your grandfolks, have a chat, and ask them to vote to give you some hope.